This is a simple question for any parent or anyone that has a younger brother or sister, niece or nephew. What would you do if they got punched in the face by a Sainsbury security guard because they alleged they stole? A 12-year-old schoolboy went to Sainsbury's in Elephant and Castle, South East London, with his schoolmates after school. Now, once they entered the store, the 12-year-old victim asked a different security guard if they could leave their bikes behind the security podium because they didn't have any bike chain. And that security guard said yes, they obliged. So now this 12-year-old kid who's in year 8 and his mates have walked around the store, choosing what to buy, all to be followed by a second security guard who must have had a chip on his shoulder. Now he was having a rough day, month or life. He must have been going through a divorce or just found out that his energy bill had increased by 800 quid. I say that because he was heard by witnesses saying poor black kids always steal. Now this security guard then followed the children, as I said, and his tailing was not discreet. It was plainly obvious that he was watching these kids like a hawk. Now kids being kids, they lack patience, so they asked the security guard, "Why are you following us?" And that's when the situation imploded. Now these kids went to pay for their items and the security guard says they need to be searched. The initial argument happened between the victim's friend and the security guard himself. Now the victim was a quiet person and not a person who wanted confrontation. He stood at the side and when things got heated, he chose to leave. And when I say things got heated, I mean the security guard got physical with the boy's friend. And that's when the victim decided to leave. Now the aggressive security guard told the 12-year-old victim to get back here and not to leave the store. On the video, you can clearly hear the boy begging to leave and put his hands up as if to surrender, as the boys took a step back. Now the boys were searched and nothing was found according to the witnesses. However, the security company, Mitie, that provides security for Sainsbury's stores, says that one of the boys had attempted to steal from the store by putting items in their bag. They also tried to say that the security guard had been assaulted and verbally threatened. Of course, it's their way to negate their responsibilities for not doing suitable checks. Now, if a security guard punches a 12-year-old boy in the face, then there's serious cause for concern, anger issues being one. Now, the security company classed it as attempted theft. Now, what is attempted theft? Unless he's caught with items in his pocket or bag, then it's not theft, surely. They were going to pay for the items. Now, kids can be playful and a bit stupid at times. I mean, how many times have you seen children put an item in their friend's hood or throw something at their friend? Now, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but you have to be realistic. If these children paid for the items, then the quote-unquote stolen items were never found in either pockets or bags, then technically no theft has taken place. So as I said, the 12-year-old victim had again begged to leave the store and be left alone as he took a step back. But the aggressive security guard, whom already got physical with the victim's friend, then punched the 12-year-old victim and it was all caught on tape. Now fair play to the other security guard who jumped in and told his colleague you can't be doing things like that. And fair play to the woman that happened to record the incident. Otherwise, he would have got away with it and it would have been a case of he said, she said. Now the story so far is it was a false accusation of theft. What do we think's going to happen next? Let me know in the comments. Stay safe. Safe.
Oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing? You cannot hit them boys. No, what the hell are you doing? You can't